Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Today's battle is on the Cliffs map, and we've got Fury from 1AR clan. He's in the T95 FB 4201, otherwise known as the Chieftain, the Tier 10 Clan Wars reward vehicle. Okay, it's a standard battle, and it's Tier 9, Tier 10 battle, so it's top tier, so we can take advantage of that. Line up. The enemy's got a Super Conqueror and a T110E5. The Furious team's actually got 3 Tier 10 heavy tanks, the 705A and the 7201K, or VK, sometimes the VKK. And then they've got 1 Tier 9 heavy and the enemy's got 2 Tier 9 heavy, so the advantage looks to be on the Fury side. Gets his first shot into M60. Well, they do have 2 Tier 10 medium tanks, they might stand up to the heavies, but let's see how this works out. Alright, there's the Super Conqueror. Fury just dodges a shot from there. But he's been spotted up here, and he's just looking for that. He's found a Badger. Right, it's going to have a bit of difficulty going through the top front of that. He needs to get to the lower plate, but if you can catch the Badger unawares. So he's picked up a little bit of assisted damage there, but can get a shot in that will do some damage. That's what he can if he turns sideways like he did, but unfortunately that shot seemed to have gone into the dirt. But unfortunate. Dodges the incoming round from the Badger, so they trade, but neither doing damage to each other. Alright, so early days yet, first few minutes have gone past. Alright, there's the other Tier 10 medium who's taken quite a few hits it looks like already. So he's trying to put some sneaky shots into the side, so Fury decides to back off around the corner. T110E5 coming around there, that's the other Tier 10 heavy tank, and the CC Mark 1, a bit dangerous TD, so he's starting to take some hits. So not a tenable position, he has to back off and find another spot where he's not going to get shot at from either side. Hopefully they can get rid of that Udis down at the bottom. In fact, he lands another shot on Fury, but both of those shots have basically been eaten by the track, so Fury coming out back into a safer position. And he could turn to a mountain goat here and actually climb the hill if he's not being challenged, so but takes a hit from the Badger. They need to get rid of that Badger, so he takes the opportunity to put a shot back in, but he has taken damage again. To defeat that Badger before he can go up the hill, I would say, otherwise it's going to take a few more hits, so stand to be in a bit of the same position, looking for hits there. Chapter 25T AP running away, around the corner. Fury being spotted again, probably by the Badger, but Standard B takes the hit this time. He fires, doesn't seem to have done any damage. Fury aware that he's basically being shot at from 2 different directions and doesn't want to come out and expose himself too much. Now I think he's just waiting for that Udis to appear. But no luck so far. Puts a shot into the pattern tank who's just basically hiding behind a rock and not doing anything. Still not doing anything, and in fact looking around towards the back of the map, not being very helpful. But let's leave that as it is. Fury needs to make a decision here, which direction is going to go. Just to start taking more damage out of the enemy team. They're a bit behind here, they're up in hit points, but they're behind a tank, so what can you do here. Alright, that Badger could have relocated. The Super Conqueror hasn't spotted either. In fact, Super Conqueror now spotted on the other side of the map, following around to where the T110E5 is. So Fury decides to basically take a risk and climb the hill. So far, not spotted. And now he's spotted. Who spotted him? And he's going to take some damage. Yes, the Badger 25 HT. Now he's taking some hits here, but can he put one back in it? No, he's being smacked by the Batchat. Luckily it's the tier 9 version. So Fury's already used his repair kit, so he has to wait for his crew to do the repair, but luckily the Batchat has run out of shells, and this allows Fury to get to the top here. And this is where he can use the gun depression of the Chieftain to advantage. And you can see there's little depressions in the rocks that'll let him fire down on the enemy. Gets rid of the CC Mark 1, thank you. And that's a bit of karma for having done damage to Fury earlier. But he's got other tanks down there who are bouncing off him or hitting his track. So now they're just sitting there in the open and they're just waiting for him to be a target, or are they just going to do the same thing? So just got a small angle here. In fact, he's picking up some assistant damage again. That one didn't land a damaging shot. That's a bit unfortunate, but you can shoot down on the engine deck, shoot down the top of the turret. Goes for the PTA there, and you should be able to get him with the next shot if you can still see him. Yes, you can. So lines him up, bam, sends him back to the garage. Alright, now this is the E5. The Super Conqueror. So Fury just looking for an angle. So you can see this depression here, that lets him get a bit of extra gun depression. As you can see, he needs to back off as quickly once he's fired, so he doesn't sit out there exposing his lower plate. And that's exactly what that E5 is trying to do. But instead the E5 hits his gun, so it forces him to use his repair kit again. But so far, he's doing alright, farming a bit of damage, and he's picked up quite a chunk of assisted damage here now, or over 1500 assisted. Just trying to change the angle here on the E5. No, it's not working. Get a bit of frontal cover here with the dead Batchat. There's the E5 just backing off to get the gun elevation to try and shoot back, so he definitely knows he's here. Can Fury get a shot into him without exposing himself too much? Oh, the E5 muffs the shot, and Fury does the same thing. Who's going to reload faster? Possibly the E5, but no, he's got a very nice angle here. We'll shoot through the cupola. Punishes him, and the E5 bounces the incoming round. And here we go, one more shot. Should get in. Very, very vulnerable now, the E5. There he goes, and now he's definitely one-shottable. So the E5 just lingering, trying to get a bit of an angle, but here Fury should get the kill here. He does. Makes no mistake, that brings up 4k of damage. And his third kill. And now his team looks like they've got a bit more control over this game. They are still one tank up and still up in the hit points. But we're near the end of the game. There's 2 TDs left. One tier 9 heavy tank and the tier 9 medium. So between them and on Fury's team, they've still got a light tank. So that T49, although he's not in a very broad position, will play a part in the spotting. Fury taking a different route off the hill, so he doesn't get spotted by the Gorilla 15. He's got no HE rounds to use against the Gorilla, so he's going to have to just keep pumping out his APCR. Except he's found the AMX M4, so he decides to go after the tier 9 tank first, get rid of him, because otherwise he could create some crossfire. And Fury again doesn't want to lose any hit points here. Just wants to use his gun characteristics to get the advantage and hit the M4 who can't shoot back, so here comes lower plate, bang, nice high roll, that sends him back to the garage. So that brings up Fury's 4th kill. And now there's only 2 enemy tanks left, the 2 TDs, so Fock 155 can be a real pain in the Gorilla 15, both of them with pretty large alpha guns. So the idea is to shoot them without being shot back. And you can see they've just taken a big chunk out of the T-49. And we know that the Guerrilla 15 got a fairly long reload, so hopefully the Foch isn't too close and he can go after this Guerrilla by himself. And he should be able to just go into him. He does take a big hit. He's on 83 hit points, but now he can work it to his advantage. Tries to go for the ram, but doesn't really get much out of it. Guerrilla fires again and bounces the incoming round, so not good shooting. And Fury wishing to kill here, which he does. So brings up his 5th kill and nearly 6k of damage. In fact, that was the last tank to die. Let's kind of look at the details. Nearly 5k of damage. He's done just under 5.9k of his own damage, another 2.2k of assisted, so looking at 8k of combined damage there, so great result there. 5 kills, of course, and that's a third of the enemy team. He picked up the Spartan Award as well for bouncing a shot when he had less than 10% of his hit points. That was the Guerrilla that bounced off him when he had 86 hit points. So Guerrilla would be unhappy with that, but them's the rub. So Ace Tanker Master badge to go with that. So let's have the team score. Alright, so he's finished on top there. Nice base experience, 1366 in a tier 10. That is a really good result. Striv doing slightly higher damage, getting a bit less EXP, obviously picking up spotting from other tanks, so sharing his experience a little bit there. The BK coming in 3rd, and T49 not doing too badly. Doing 2.5k of his own damage there. And on the enemy team, the Badchat 25T AP, the tier 9 medium tank, coming up with the best EXP and obviously doing a bit of spotting as well. And 3 tanks doing over 3k, so fairly close game right through. So it did require a fair bit of attention, and in the end though, the experience of Fury and his teammates paid off. Alright, what did it cost to run this tank? Well, here we go. So he had battle payments running, also getting the missions payout for the first win in a premium tank, that looks like, and that's pretty much balanced his costs. So using almost exclusively his APCR premium rounds and paying for both of his consumables, but he's only made a loss of 16k. So great result there. Well done, Fury. Nice to see the Chieftain being used well in a game. Not always the case, and hopefully the people watching have learned something or found out something about it, in which case it'd be nice if we got some likes for the video, and if anyone's not subscribed yet is watching, hasn't subscribed yet, that'd be useful as well. Anyway, we'll have more good content to follow. Channel's winding down a little bit, so you're not going to see as many videos, but in any case, thanks very much for watching.